Welcome to our YouTube channel Sajotrends. Sarkar is a Tamil-language political action thriller directed by Murugadoss, starring Vijay in the lead role. The film also features Kirthi Suresh, Varalakshmi Sarthakumar, and others in supporting roles. Released in 2018, it was later dubbed into Hindi for a wider audience. The movie became a massive hit due to its engaging storyline, high-octane action, and Vijay's charismatic performance. Below is a summary of the movie, explained in approximately 1,000 words. Plot summary of Sarkar. 1. The arrival of Sundar. The story begins with Sundar Ramasamy, a successful businessman from the United States who has a deep interest in politics. Sundar's life takes a dramatic turn when he comes to India to vote in the general elections. He has been living in the US for several years, but he feels a strong need to return to his homeland and contribute to the country's development. Upon arriving in Chennai, Sundar finds out that his vote has been invalidated. His voter ID is marked as duplicate, which is a clear violation of democratic rights. Furious about this injustice, Sundar demands to know the reason behind this. He soon learns that a massive conspiracy involving corrupt politicians and bureaucrats is at play. This inspires him to take action and seek justice. Dare you say any words for me? Write it written box. 2. Sundar's fight against corruption. Sundar discovers that the ruling political party has been systematically tampering with the election process to maintain its hold on power. He feels an immediate sense of responsibility to fight back against this corruption. As a businessman with significant resources and influence, he realizes that he has the means to challenge the corrupt system. Sundar uses his vast network and influence to expose the deeply rooted corruption in the political system. His first step is to break the monopoly of the politicians who manipulate the elections, and he begins to strategize how he can take down the powerful figures controlling the system. 3. The struggle with political giants. Sundar's activism attracts the attention of several powerful political figures, including the ruthless politician, Makal Selvan, played by Varalakshmi Sarthakumar. She is a formidable opponent who is part of the corrupt system Sundar aims to destroy. However, despite her attempts to derail Sundar's efforts, he remains unshaken. He decides to run for office to bring change from within, hoping to shift the political dynamics in the country. As Sundar gets more involved in the political process, he begins to realize that there are several dirty tactics used by the ruling party to keep their power intact. These include vote manipulation, bribing voters, and using violence to suppress opposition. Sundar decides to take matters into his own hands. 4. Personal tragedy and revenge. As Sundar's battle with the political elite intensifies, he learns more about the system's inner workings. He discovers that his father, who is a political activist, was killed by the same group of corrupt politicians years ago. This revelation fuels Sundar's anger and strengthens his resolve to take revenge on those responsible for his father's death. Sundar then seeks justice for his father's murder and exposes the links between the corrupt political leaders and criminal organizations. He begins to rally people to his cause, spreading awareness about the corruption that has been plaguing the country for decades. He becomes a symbol of hope for the common people, representing the fight for justice, transparency, and accountability. 5. The climax and final showdown. The story reaches its climax when Sundar, who has now gathered massive support, faces off against the political leaders responsible for the corruption. A thrilling confrontation takes place in which Sundar uses his intelligence, resources, and people's support to defeat the corrupt leaders. The final showdown is intense, with action-packed sequences that keep the audience on the edge of their seats. In the end, Sundar emerges victorious. He exposes the truth about the corrupt political system and works to ensure that the election process is fair and transparent. The movie ends with Sundar standing tall as a leader who successfully challenged the system and restored the people's faith in democracy. Themes of the movie. Sarkar touches on several important themes that resonate with the audience. 1. Corruption in politics. The film is a strong commentary on the corrupt practices that plague the political system in many countries. It highlights how politicians use unethical means to manipulate the electoral process for their own benefit. 2. The power of the common man. Sundar's journey in the movie represents the power of the common man to bring about change. His courage and determination inspire others to fight against injustice, making it clear that even a single individual can challenge the system. 3. Revenge and justice. Sundar's personal vendetta against the politicians who killed his father forms a major part of the movie. The theme of revenge and justice plays out in the film, with Sundar using both his intellect and power to bring those responsible to justice. 4. Democracy and voter rights. Sarkar also emphasizes the importance of voter rights and the need for fair elections. It critiques the way elections can be manipulated and how important it is for the citizens to have a fair and free voting process. Vijay's role and performance. Vijay's performance as Sundar Ramasamy is one of the key factors that made Sarkar a hit. He brings a lot of charisma and energy to the role, making Sundar a compelling and relatable character. Whether it's his portrayal of the righteous leader, the angry son seeking revenge, or the calm strategist, Vijay's versatility shines through in every scene. His powerful screen presence and delivery of dialogues helped establish him as the ultimate hero of the film. Music and direction. The music of Sarkar, composed by A.R. Rahman, plays a crucial role in setting the tone of the film. The soundtrack features energetic tracks that complement the action sequences and add to the overall atmosphere of the movie. Director A.R. Murugadoss successfully brings together political drama, action, and social commentary. His direction is sharp, and he keeps the audience engaged throughout the film with compelling storytelling and strong character development. Conclusion. Sarkar is a powerful movie that combines action, drama, and social commentary to deliver a thought-provoking message about the importance of democracy and the need to fight against corruption. It's a film that inspires people to stand up for what is right and shows how one person can make a difference. With strong performances, a gripping storyline, and an impactful climax, Sarkar is a must-watch for anyone who enjoys political thrillers with a social message.